Ow! Don't you hate it when you have a boo-boo and you forget about it? And I just plunk my elbow down on my boo-boo that is turning green. Okay, that's not what the video is about, obviously. I finally, and we have to do something different because I went and picked up Terry. We went and got our groceries. And then I thought I was going to take Terry home, and he's got his cart, you know. And if I needed to help him, I was going to help him take his stuff upstairs. Well, he didn't want to do that. He wanted to come over here. So I was like, okay. What that meant was when we got here, I had to take all his cold stuff out of the van, put it in the refrigerator and the freezer. And then 2 or 3 hours later, he was ready to go home. So I had to take it all back out, rebag it, and put it back in the van and take him home. The good thing was that it all fit in his buggy with his clean laundry, I might add. But, you know, I told him, I said, Terry, we're going to have to do this different next time. And he goes, yeah, okay. So anyway, I was exhausted, y'all. When Terry comes over, unless I'm fixing something to eat in the kitchen, I sit here in my recliner while he sits right over there in his recliner, and we visit. And of course now we're talking about babies, and I'll see one and I'll show it to him, and but the point is that I am sitting still. I get tired. My get up and go goes, and I'm left really with nothing. I've got 3 days worth of dishes in there. It's a good thing I don't cook. You know, saucers for my bagels with butter and cinnamon and sugar, and glasses and knives, of course. That's almost all of it. But anyway, if I didn't have this stuff sitting in front of me, I would not know what I was doing. But I got these things when I got my groceries in anticipation of maybe getting a baby pretty soon. And I better, because I'm going to tell y'all, I am sick of looking. Bam! I want that baby to just appear. But anyway, what I got was, when I ordered my groceries, puppy pads. Now, I think that everybody needs to have some puppy pads. And you can even put them under your own sheet. If you think that you might not wake up and you might piddle, it'll catch it, I think. But anyway, and y'all know I've told you before, I use them under projects all the time. Like when I was cutting up some plant in here one time, and I had a big old puppy pad, and I didn't have any mess to clean up. And it works really good underneath your paint can and stuff when you're painting something. So anyway, I had been out of them for a while, and so I thought, well, maybe I better just get some, because you never know. I might get a puppy that's not potty trained. I might get a dog who is kind of potty trained. Even if I was told, yes, she is potty trained, I would have one somewhere out here within easy reach because that baby would be in a strange environment. So, anyway, I got some. And then I was going to take them down and put them in the hall closet. And I looked at them. Okay, let me see. Can y'all see that? Super absorbent. Quickly absorbs 3 cups of liquid. Really? These are 26 by 30, and they are, I think the smaller ones are 20 by 23 or something like that. I always use the big ones because, I wanted Miss Hazel, because sometimes if she was half on, she thought she was on. So I like to give her plenty of space when she could still do that. But anyway, and then it says, top sheet technology helps prevent tracking. Have y'all ever stepped on a wet puppy pad? Whether your pet has pee-peed on it or you spilled water on it, I'm going to tell you, it is it feels like snot. Now, I've never stepped in snot, but I'm imagining that's what it feels like. It is gross. So then it says it's got a built-in attractant for easy training. Now, y'all, I don't know what it is. You can't smell it at all. And it has odor control neutralizer in pulp. I guess that's what you're stepping on when it's wet. But what we are going to do is we're going to see if this pad is going to hold 3 cups of water. Can y'all see that? Now, I've got 2 cups in my measuring cup, and I've got a cup in this glass. So, let's start with the measuring cup. Now, y'all, I hope this works because I really don't want to have to wash my rug. Okay, and I'm only going to pour it in one spot because when your dog goes pee, they don't run around, well, most of them don't. So I'm going to pour this, in one spot. So here we go. Woohoo! Uh-oh. There it went. Right off the edge of the plastic. That's all right. I'll put a couple of paper towels. It's clean water, and I'll just absorb it up. Okay, so now here's our other one, and I'm not going to be stupid enough to pour it where it's already all wet. When they said that it would hold 3 cups of water, if your dog is peeing 3 cups of water, I think you need to take it to the vet. I really do. That's a lot of pee-pee. Okay, so here we go. All right, here's my other cup. Oops, going off the edge over there. Pour it slowly. So see, it does absorb 3 cups of water. So, you know, I'm just thinking, why is that so impressive? How many dogs pee 3 cups of water? I'm serious. I've had big dogs before. I see Maverick peeing out there all the time. I guess I could put a cup under there and see how much he does, but I know it is not 3 cups. It's just not. It's they just want you to think that no matter what happens, their pad can take care of it. It's kind of like Kotex. I shouldn't have said that, but anyway, I did. Um, so anyway, y'all, it does hold 3 cups. Now, I never uh, tried to economize and have Miss Hazel use a pad twice. I just didn't do that because I didn't want her walking all over it. I don't know what it is about dogs that go where they're going to pee and they have to sniff around and sniff around and they have to sniff around and sniff around until finally they find their spot. And Miss Hazel was so funny. She would do that before she got, sick, uh, and went around in circles. I would, she would go over to her mulch all by herself, and I would watch her, and she'd be going around, and she'd be sniffing and looking, and then all of a sudden, boom, she would drop her little self down in the mulch and pee. She was really funny doing that. But, okay, so it does hold 3 cups. And I wish y'all were here to feel this. Ah, yucky. Ugh, it's gross. But let me tell you, it does the trick. And that the gel or whatever they use, it is kind of like a baby's diaper. I mean, the thing on the top, that top layer, that's barely wet. So it's like a diaper. It's kind of like a diaper. And ah, there were times when Miss Hazel just didn't get her whole little self on the pad, and so I would take the dry part and soak up the other part before I cleaned it. So that was a way to use, the pad better. But anyway, y'all, this is the dumbest little thing. But when I saw that will hold 3 cups of water, I wanted to see it for myself. So, any of y'all that have a German Shepherd or a Doberman or a Rottweiler or a Pit Bull, maybe they're getting a little incontinent or something, you can get these big pads. And it should work for you. In fact, if you used a smaller one, I bet you, if you used a smaller one of these that was, like this, you could cut 2 holes in that for leg holes, and you could pull it up around their body, and I bet you could make, I'm not doing that again, I bet you could make them, a makeshift diaper if you had to. Y'all know I tried to get Miss Hazel to use a diaper when she stopped being able to find and see her puppy pads. Oh no, that was a total fail. Um, but anyway, stupid is as stupid does. I just had to put, well, I thought I was doing something different. I thought, let me just put something different in between these, pet videos. But I guess really this isn't. So, anyway, y'all, it is hot today. And when I got back from taking Terry home, um, I thought I would do my dishes, but I use really hot water, and it irritates me when it's hot outside, it's hot in the cottage, and I've got that hot, steamy water going. So that's my excuse, and I'm using it. But I do want to work on getting my poor boogie in the pot. I've got the soil. I've got everything I need. And so Jerry is going to come over at his leisure. Now, his mom is in the hospital. I don't know if I told y'all that or not. But they said they were going to bring, that she was coming home today. And she has some bleeding, and they can't find out where it's coming from. She's had transfusions. They said they were going to give her a transfusion last night, and then they were going to send her home today. Well, I'll be darned if I would go home and I didn't know where I was bleeding from. No, I don't think so. But I don't know what's going on. I haven't talked to him today. But anyway, so he is going to, my post is right here, and I'm going to put my, there we go. I'm going to put my trellis, but it's not going to be right up against the post. So he's going to make a couple of spacers to put toward the top and toward the bottom, so the trellis is not leaning like this, because I don't want my, I almost did it again. I don't want my boogie to be crooked. So anyway, that I think is what I'm going to work on when it cools off just a little bit more. I don't even know what time it is, y'all. That clock over there says 1:25, and I know it is not. That battery is kaput. And Jerry just put one in it, I don't know, a week or so ago. So I think my batteries are no good. So I need to buy some batteries. But anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this little informative video on puppy pads. Do something fun, y'all. And smile. I watched some funny little animals a while ago on my phone. They weren't really funny. It takes a lot to make me laugh. I mean, like, really laugh, which used to freak Miss Hazel out. She thought I had lost my mind. But they were cute. They were like frogs that looked like they were smiling, and polar bears that were dancing in the snow, and I don't know, that's just a couple of things. But if you watch cute stuff, babies, little animals, it does kind of lift your spirits. Before I go out, I have to make sure I drench myself in that Skin So Soft bug spray. Okay, y'all. I'll talk to you later. I think this is my 4th, maybe my 5th video today. I'm not trying to fool y'all. I changed my shirt because this is a yard shirt. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.